So this is our last lesson on simplifying expressions, like where we're just focusing on it. We're still going to do strings of multiplication. We're just going to make it a little more complicated. So we can read this as 2 times x plus 1 times x plus 4 minus 1. We have multiplication twice. We start off with 2, we multiply by all this, and then we take away 1. That means we have two groups. Let's look at example 2. 2w times 5w plus 1 times w minus 1 plus 3. So we have 2w, we multiply by all of this, and then we add 3. So we have 2 multiplication, 2 groups again. If you prefer, I will write the 1 here. 1 times x minus 1 times x minus 2 times x minus 3. So I start off with 1 and I multiply by all this, and I never ever add or subtract anything else. So I have 3 multiplications, 1 huge group, or 1 large group. So let's read this one. Negative 5 plus 3y times y minus 4 times 5 minus 3y minus y squared. So I have 2 multiplication. I start off with negative 5, and then I add 3y times all this. I add 3y times all this, and then I subtract 3y squared. I subtract y squared. So I have 3 groups. Let's read this. 10 plus 1/2 times 4y minus 2 times 2x plus 3 times x minus 5. So there's 3 multiplication. I start off with 10, and then I add all of this. Well, I added 1/2 times all of this. So there's only actually 2 groups. Let's put the 1 here. 1 times x minus 3 times y squared times negative 2y plus 4 minus 1 times x plus 4 times x minus 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And we start off with a 1. We multiply by all of that. And then we take away 1 times all of that. So only 2 groups. Let's see this in action. So 3 times x plus 2 times x plus 1. So we have 3, we multiply by all this, we never add anything to it. So 3 times x is 3x. Positive times a positive is a positive. 3 times 2 is 6. So you see, I multiplied this 3 and the x plus 2. But I'm about to multiply again times the x plus 1. So I need to put this in parentheses again, because I am about to multiply the entire answer by x plus 1. Don't forget that when you use the distributive property, you need to multiply the 3x times the x and by the 1, and the same for the 6 times the x and the 1. So a positive times a positive is a positive. 3x times x is 3x squared. A positive times a positive is a positive. 3x times 1 is 3x. All right, so a positive times a positive is a positive. 6 times x is 6x. And a positive times a positive, once again, is a positive. 6 times 1 is 6. Let's go ahead and combine any like terms. 3x squared just comes down here. 3x plus 6x is plus 9x. Remember, I'm adding and subtracting in this step. Plus 3x plus 6x is plus 9x. And then lastly, I have the plus 6. Remember, I can't put these together because this has an x squared. This is just regular x. Let's read example number 8. Y times y minus 4 times y plus 3. So I start off with y and I multiply by all that, and I don't do anything else. So y times y is y squared. And let's slow down with this. A positive times a negative is a negative. Y times 4 is 4y. I'm about to multiply all of this, or my entire answer, by y plus 3. So a positive times a positive is a positive. Y squared times y is y to the third power. So I multiply y squared times y. Y squared, so a positive times a positive is a positive. Y squared times 3 is 3y squared. All right, let's do this with the negative 4y. So negative times a positive is a negative. 4y, if you need the 1, 4 times 1 is 4. Y times y is y squared. And lastly, this negative times a positive is a negative. 4 times 3 is 12. I have a y. Let's combine like terms. Y squared, there's no more of these, so y squared. I have a plus 3y squared and a minus 4y squared. So plus 3y squared minus 4y squared. 3 minus 4 is negative 1y squared. Remember, we're combining, we're not multiplying. Negative 1y squared. And then we just have this minus 12y hanging out. Oh, this should be to the third power. Trying to make that look nicer, but I think that's the only way. And truthfully here we should simplify it further to y to the third, or y cubed minus y squared minus 12y. I'm going to put a star on this one.